Hey everyone, it's your boy Captain Hunter. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Listen, we're going to jump right into it. There was a police officer who was arrested back in March for stealing, for allegedly stealing some items, $900 off of a suspect who was under arrest for some previous charges. The officer saw a bunch of money and tried to take some of it. Man had a few $1,000s and the man tried to take some of it. I want to talk about why he did it, but before we get into why he may have done it, I don't know if he did it or not. He hasn't been convicted. Why he may have done it? Let's take a look and let's take a look.
Can you check your fellow officer for me, please? Hell no, he just touched me. I heard the rubber band pop.
Only on 9, a former CMPD officer caught on body camera video.
Look at this guy's face. He's like, I can't believe what this man is saying. He might be thinking he's right. And she's very comfortable with her sneakers on, huh?
Charged with stealing cash from a man who was in custody. I'm Scott Wickersham.
And I'm Hannah Getz. We petitioned the court to get this exclusive video just 3 months after Officer Henry Chapman's arrest. Channel 9's Evan Donovan takes us through every moment.
This is video you'll only see on Channel 9 this evening. It shows the confrontation between former CMPD officer Henry Chapman and a man who'd been pulled over for speeding, then arrested. And a crucial piece of Officer Chapman's body camera video is missing.
Good. Hey, I clocked in at 68, okay? That's why I'm stopping you.
We're not naming the man who was arrested here because his charges are not relevant to this case. But you can see him getting pulled over, accused of speeding.
Give me a moment, all right?
He's then arrested on an outstanding warrant from U.S. Marshals for weapons violations. When he arrived back at the station, you can hear as he accused Officer Chapman of stealing some of the cash he had on him.
Can you just check on the 20
Sir, listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving.
Sir.
I'm good.
Sir, listen to me. Tell me how much cash you had on you. What was the amount?
I just want to see. I'm not gonna lie. Can you check? I'm not going nowhere. Can you check your fellow officer for me, please?
As one officer continues asking how much cash should be there, the man in handcuffs is staring at Officer Chapman, announcing his every move.
Look at him moving. He's moving. Oh my God, y'all not gonna check him?
Finally, the man convinced the other officers to check Chapman's car, and they found what the man said was missing, around $1,000 still inside it.
No, yeah, look, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. Thank you. All that ain't my money. That's my money.
Chapman was arrested within 6 hours of that incident and charged with embezzlement. He resigned from CMPD the next day after 15 years on the force. The criminal case against him is still pending. There's a probable cause hearing next month. At CMPD headquarters, Evan Donovan, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
In a statement, CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings said the actions of former Officer Chapman were a contradiction to what we stand for. You can learn more about this case on our WSOC TV app. Just look at the homepage.
Going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to cause.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time. All right,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm
We're
so sorry.
good here.
Yes, ma'am. So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
sir,
And I'm not
I did
trying
not.
to put any allegations.
I'm not trying to put any allegations on.
Can I get like y'all names wrote down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So, like, this is what's going to happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So, I'm going to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Go ahead. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QRS.
I got it.
Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, all right? So, just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone and say, man, one of these things, dude. And I'm sorry.
I hear, brother. Anything to drink or anything, man?
No.
Alright.
Just want to say I'm sorry.
I got you, brother. Well, we're gonna walk out of here and close the door, okay, until they get here, okay, buddy?
Alright. Let me know if you need anything, alright?
I'm good, Sarge. I appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna leave it off right there. I got the second half of that video from police activity. Listen, I just want to kind of, the story's all over. You can read about it and all that, but I want to try to break down why I think he might have done it. Unfortunately, this is kind of ironic because a friend and I were talking, and we were, I'm planning to do a bunch of extensive traveling and join some Facebook groups, and one of the people in the Facebook group were saying, for a particular country I want to go to, were saying you got to stay away from this town because the cops are very much aggressive in their corruption, as far as taking or asking, requesting money from outsiders. So then a friend of mine who's also an officer was saying that we fortunately we don't have these problems here, and then lo and behold, this type of story pops up. So this unfortunately occurs, and it makes us all look bad. It makes us all look like a bunch of thieves and all that kind of crazy nonsense. So why would he do that? I mean, there's a number of reasons, right? He could just have a morality and ethics problem. In the 15 years, he may have come across people who've had an extreme amount of money on them. And if you watch the full entire video, you'll see that the woman, the female officer, is asking him how much money he has before she starts to count it, and he doesn't answer him. And that if you've pulled over or stopped officers who've done this, who've stopped drug dealers, etc., they don't really know. Sometimes they think that $14,000, $15,000, $7,000, $8,000, they don't really know how much exactly it is, particularly if they stop at the store and get something to eat, right, to change and all that kind of stuff. So that's why she was asking. And he says he was reluctant to answer that question. The man whose money it was says he was reluctant to answer the question because he didn't know, because he had stopped by the store, or he stopped by Wendy's. So why would they do it? He could be facing financial problems. Maybe he just was being greedy that day. Maybe he didn't feel like working an extra duty, a private duty job assignment. I mean, there's a whole host of reasons why he could have done it. Maybe he just was sick of seeing somebody with a bunch of more money than him, who he felt was beneath him and shouldn't have this amount of money, and he wanted to pocket it for himself. He wanted to go on vacation. He wanted to buy his girlfriend a new gift. He wanted to put an extension on his house. Maybe he was behind on rent, behind on some medical bills for his family. There's a whole host of reasons. None of this excuses his behavior, nor am I trying to excuse his behavior. I think it's despicable, deplorable embarrassment to himself, to his badge, to his family, and to the Charlotte PD. So that's pretty much it. I just want to get your thoughts and your opinions. That's my thoughts and my opinions. I'm putting it out there, right, to the officers out there. Uphold the standards of your badge, of your oath, and of your office, your department, your family, and most importantly, yourself, your self-respect and self-dignity. Don't pull people over because they have the wrong appearance when they're in the wrong part of town, because they have a nice car. All these other crazy things that we've heard along the years that people still complain about. And here's proof that some of it has not gone away. We're never going to eliminate it 100% and completely. However, we can see that that this was a problem. Without actually interviewing this guy, there's no way to know what exactly the problem was, and I don't know if he should answer it. In all honesty, this incident happened back in March. I did Google around to see what the latest was with it, but I haven't seen whether he pled out. I think he pled not guilty, but whether they're still going to trial or whatever it is. I don't think he should get prison time, only because it was, in the grand scheme of things, right? You give this guy prison time, yeah, it'll send a strong message to him and to any other officer who would do it. But $900, I mean, and they got the money back. I mean, okay, he lost his job. He embarrassed himself in the department, maybe probation. It's going to be difficult for him to get any type of job going forward. So that's the only reason I would say that. But yeah, I do think they should send a strong message, and that strong message was sent in that the body camera footage, and fortunately now we have body camera footage to help to deter this type of nonsense. And even though there's body cams, this guy still did it. It's just incredible, just incredible. So this guy, was an embarrassment to himself and to the badge and to the department. Let me get it off to Sergeant here and try to. It's difficult to ascertain what he was thinking about, why he would do such a thing, and but he did it. He did it, man. He did it, and it's unfortunate. Now he's got to live with that. I mean, I can imagine what he was feeling. I can only imagine what he was feeling at this time. I know I'm going to get arrested. I know I'm going to go to jail. I'm embarrassing. That's why, it's more than likely why he took his weapon, right? They didn't want to close the door and then hear pop, I mean, that's why they did it. And so they should have had somebody sitting. I mean, I don't want to tell anybody how to do their job, but they really should have had somebody sitting with him the whole time, so he doesn't do anything stupid. So he's going to answer for it, and all that. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Do you think he deserves prison time? I know a bunch of people say, yeah, throw him in jail. But okay, you're going to spend thousands of dollars, thousands of taxpayer dollars to send a message. Believe me, the message was already sent that this guy, 15 years on a force. I'm sure that part of the questions that they asked him, if he consented to an interview, waived his Miranda rights and all that, was how many times did you do this before? So I'm sure that was part of the questioning. Unfortunate. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Much love and peace.